Hey guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I'm here today with my April favourites. I'm really glad April's over, to be honest, because it's May, it is my birthday month, it is my son's birthday month, it is Mother's Day month, it is Kat's birthday month. Happy birthday, Kat, for Thursday. It is Thursday? Yes, for Thursday. And I just love May. Today, it's the 2nd of May. And so I'm here today to film my favourites for the month of April. I've got a few things here, a few new things, a few old things, a few... Well, actually, there's more new than old, to be honest. I've bought a few things recently. I will have a big haul coming up. I'm just waiting for a few more packages to arrive. I just got a package delivered from FedEx that I'm really excited to open. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I bought myself a birthday present. It arrived from Beautylish. Ready? Ah! That's all I'm going to show you. But in the meantime, I'm just going to talk about the things that I've got here at the moment that I have been absolutely loving. So let's jump into it. First thing I want to talk about is the Hendriksen Power Peel. This is a 3-step glycolic. Is it a glycolic? Let's have a look. What is it? It is a 3-step microdermabrasion and acid peel system that you can do at home. I really like it. My skin gets very, very textural, if that's a word. It is now. Especially over winter, I get incredibly dry, dehydrated. I've got like lumps and bumps and it just doesn't feel nice. Like really, really fine sandpaper at times. So when I'm feeling like that, I use this Power Peel. I've been really loving the Hendriksen skincare range. I've pretty much been using that non-stop for the last 6 months and I'm really liking the results that I'm seeing. If you'd like to see me talk about skincare more, let me know in the comment bar down below. I'll let you know what my favourites are and sort of my routine if that's something you're interested in. But I use this probably once every 2 weeks. And then you've got the lemon strip set which you leave on for 2 minutes. It's actually, this is the acid peel. Lactic and glycolic acids combined with fruit acids to go to work peeling and refining your skin, revealing a fresh, bright complexion. And then on top of that one, you put the chamomile lotion, leave it on for 15 minutes. It is almost like you have rewinded the clock 10 years and you are 21 again. It just feels really nice. I love it on my skin. My foundation, obviously, everything goes into my skin so much better once I have done that peel. So I'm really, really, really loving that. I recommend it for anyone with aging skin. Try this one. You can get it in packs of, I think this is a pack of 6. Just last night, I actually uploaded a review, first impressions review of this foundation. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I have got the color tan. I like this because one, I can buy this off the shelf and it is perfect for me. It's almost like the perfect match. It's the foundation I'm wearing today. It is very dewy. It is really nice coverage. It is lightweight. It is water based. But it has got that beautiful Becca glow. And the coverage surprised me. The longevity surprised me. I'm not going to talk too much because I literally just uploaded the review last night. I'm going to link that up here if you want to go and check that one out. But I really do recommend that one for dehydrated, dry, aged skin. Oily, you may want to stay away from it because it probably is a little bit too dewy for you. But if you are not oily in any way, then you won't really like this foundation. Concealer. No surprise here, I've mentioned it a few months in a row now, I think. Ultra HD concealer from Makeup Forever. I just really love this concealer. I've got Y33 and I've got Y41. I sort of mix them both, or I use Y41 if I want to cover spots. Okay, it hasn't got a doe foot applicator, you just sort of squeeze it out. I squeeze it out onto a palette and then use sort of like a really, really small paddle brush and apply it, then blend it in with a beauty blender and it's just flawless, doesn't crease, high coverage, looks amazing. I love it. They've done such a good job with those concealers. The next thing I want to talk about is a highlighter palette from Tarte that I picked up. I picked up the Rainforest the Rainforest from the Sea Skin Twinkle palette. The name doesn't really appeal to me. Skin Twinkle, I feel like we're 3. The palette, however, is stunning. I mixed this shade here with this shade here. I haven't actually got it on today. I'm trying a new palette. Today I'm trying this sleek palette that everyone's raving about. That's what I've got on today. So what I'm wearing is not this. But this is actually incredibly similar. It has a very similar effect. If you watched my videos that I did in Melbourne with Kat, we did a Holy Grail product and our haters tag video. I'm going to link them, both of them up here if you want to go and check them out. But I did get a few comments on there saying what is the highlighter, or my highlighter is amazing, can't stop looking at the highlighter. And I'm going to be honest, when I was editing my video and when I was watching Kat's video, all I could look at was that highlight. I'm thinking, holy shit, I love that. That is what this was. I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a full review of this one. If you are interested, let me know. But I really do like that one. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is an eyeshadow palette, and this is the Tarte In Bloom eyeshadow palette. I was not expecting to like this eyeshadow palette as much as I do, to be honest. I saw it in the shop, I'm like, it's alright, dupeable, I'll be able to dupe it from other things. I haven't got that too many dupes, to be honest. I like it because it is a nice array of cools, warms, shimmers and mattes. I can't find dupes for these matte shades in here. You've got a few nice shimmer shades. You've got Firecracker, which is a warm one. You have got Rocker, which is a cool one. You have got Funny Girl, which is a shimmery, champagne-y kind of inner corner highlight. I just really love this palette. I think it's amazing. I think they've done such a good job with it. I much prefer this one over the original one because I feel like the original one is too purple, too cool, too same. Can get quite boring and repetitive. This one I feel has got the edge over the original one because it's got a little bit more variety in there, so I really have been loving that. Speaking of glow and highlight, one of the things I have been really enjoying using is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector poured version of Opal. I've got depressed, the liquid, and I've got the poured version. I love them all equally, but I've been really liking the poured version purely because I want to keep things a little bit more natural. Saying that, look at me, obviously not today, but the days I have been wanting to keep a little bit more natural, I've just been putting this one on the tops of my cheekbones of my foundation. Being a cream product, if you are mature, this would look better on you than probably a powder, which can accentuate a few things. If you apply a powder highlighter and you feel like you are a little bit textury, or lumps and bumps are appealing, or fine lines that you didn't know you had, that's when you would use a cream one, because the cream one doesn't do that. It just molds into the skin a little bit more. So I really do recommend these poured ones from Becca. I really love that. Coming into winter, my lips are starting to get dry AF, and I have been, I can't do this. I have gone back to using my Whipped Cherries lip scrub from Bite Beauty before I put on foundation or anything. I use this as like my first step of exfoliating my lips. I love this one. I've loved it for years. I always will love it. I'm always going to go back to using it. It's got nice enough, not the right amount of exfoliation, but it's also really, really oily and creamy, and it just moisturizes your lips at the same time. It's not like your typical sugar exfoliators that just dries and you need to put like a lip mask on top. I feel like this moisturizes as well as exfoliates, and you can just put your lipstick on top and it sort of takes away the dryness. I've been really loving that. One thing I do want to mention is this brush from Rainforest. This is her fan brush, fan highlighter brush number 25. I love this brush. I cannot highlight without using this brush. I can't find another brush that I like better than this one. It is the perfect size to just, you know, just do this. Do this and blend it in. Do that. Straight down the nose. Cupid's bow. I love this brush. I think it is the best highlighter brush. I love it. You can buy it individually. I'm going to link it in the description box down below if you are wanting to pick it up, but it's just a really great highlight. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I've had it for a few months and I've never actually pulled it out. I've got so many things happening at once. I haven't pulled it out, and I pulled it out in the last few weeks, and I've actually really been enjoying it. To contour for me, I'm mixing this shade along with this shade, and that's sort of what I'm using to contour at the moment. I've used this shade as well, sort of down my nose at a time. I have sort of baked, just lightly baked underneath my contour with this shade. I put this one under my eyes. The only one I haven't used is this one, but I actually feel like that's more of like a transition shade from an eyeshadow. So I've been really enjoying it. I think it's good. I think it blends really nicely. I've been really enjoying using that one. And another palette that I've been using, and this one is an old one, but you can get all of these individually at the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I love matte blushes, to be honest. They're probably my favorite finish, purely because you can then put as much highlighter on as you want and you're not going to look too crazy. I tend to go contour, matte blush, and then I go on top with a highlighter to add the glow. Sometimes I don't want it to be too shimmery on my cheeks. I just want the subtle glow where I put it. What I'm wearing today is this one here. I'm going to see if I can find the name for it and list it, but most of these I think are available in the permanent Amazonian Clay collection. And I think if you do want to get some nice matte blushes, the Amazonian Clay blushes are a fantastic formula. You can buy them individually. You don't need to wait for Christmas to get these palettes, but I really do like the formula of them. I've got a few of them actually, which I can't find either. Moving on, mascara. I've got two more things I'm going to talk about. The mascara. I did mention this mascara in my Holy Grail video with Kat when I was down in Melbourne the weekend before. But I've gone back to using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I have not used it for a while because I've got so many mascaras on the go that I'm trying to use. When I started using it, I just remembered why I love it so much. It's one of those things that you know, it's a mascara. I swap and change mascaras all the time. But when you go back to one and you just sit there and think, yes, This is everything I want in a mascara. That's what this mascara is for me. I absolutely love it. It is so good. It lengthens, it thickens, it separates. It doesn't clump. I can put 3 layers of this on and it doesn't clump. I could put 1 layer on in the morning and come back at night and just put another layer on straight on top, and it doesn't clump. I absolutely love it. It's such a good mascara. Highly recommend it. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't understand those people. I love it and I think it's fantastic. And the last thing I want to talk about is a lipstick that I have been really loving, and this is one of the Marc Jacobs lipsticks. This is the Marc Jacobs Le Marc lip cream in 210 Blow. It's this beautiful dark burgundy sort of shade. This is the lipstick that I was wearing in the beauty news when I was down in Melbourne. We filmed with Kat and Hayley. I'll link that one up here as well. That's the lipstick that I was wearing. I just love it. It's such a beautiful, lovely, thick, creamy formulation. They're to me comparable to the NARS Audacious lipsticks. I love it. It's such a beautiful deep burgundy colour, and it's perfect for the cooler months as they come along. So that wraps up my favourites for April. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it in the comment bar down below. If you have any review requests or would like me to do more in-depth review of any of these products that I've mentioned, photos, swatches or anything, let me know. I am currently working on, and it's slowly building up, I'm going to make it live soon on my blog. I'm actually going to have a swatch gallery, and I'm going to go through every single thing that I own, swatch it, take photos of it and upload it to that. So it is a big work in progress, but if there's anything that you would like to see added there sooner rather than later, so you let me know. Leave a comment and say hi. Let me know what your favourite products of April have been, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other videos, and I will talk to you really soon.